Hi, my name's Carla Rieger, and I'm the director of the Artistry of Change and the creator of the Art of Reinvention process. Have you been feeling a lack of motivation lately? Like that kind of lost, lethargic feeling where you don't really want to get up in the morning, you're just going through your day? Well, it might mean that you need to reinvent yourself. Did you know that according to the U.S. Department of Labor, that some of the most in-demand careers today didn't even exist 6 years ago? And people now change their careers at least 6 times in their lifetime, their long-term relationships at least 3 times, and their homes at least 12 times in their lifetimes. Now, in short, people are reinventing themselves at a rate never before seen in recorded history. So, what exists now is a whole bunch of people going through constant reinvention and entirely challenged about how to deal with it. And it can also feel uncomfortable, especially when you're between two worlds. The old has disappeared and you haven't yet created the new. It's that kind of barren place I call the winter of change, where you actually need time to replenish yourself because the old harvest is gone and the soil needs time to get ready for what's next. And that's the time when people do feel lost and lethargic and confused and like you don't know what you want to be doing. Things feel kind of meaningless. Things you used to enjoy kind of feel pointless. And those are totally normal experiences to be having. And yet some people think there's something wrong with them at that stage in their life. But the truth is, this is a very important part of your reinvention process. And to try to push it away or ignore it or anesthetize it can actually mean you miss out on the next harvest of your life. And it's the time people are least likely to ask for help and the time they most need it. So the Art of Reinvention process is designed to actually help you in the winter of change go through it with ease and grace and actually kind of enjoy it. Because people go through reinventions at all different times of their life. Like it could be, right after you retire, even if you've been looking forward to retirement, it can feel kind of strange and barren once you're actually in there. Or maybe right after your kids leave home, even though you've been looking forward to having all this energy to yourself, it can feel like that then. And even more surprisingly, say you just finished an incredible career accomplishment. That happened for me, actually. This was about 14 years ago, and I'd spent 5 years building this incredible career as this inspirational speaker, and I was going across the continent speaking at all these sales rallies, getting standing ovations and staying in 5-star hotels. And I remember coming back to my hotel room after the last one had finished, and instead of feeling elated, I actually felt kind of depressed. And I couldn't figure it out. And it actually marked the beginning of a 2-year winter of change for me, in which I actually didn't want to keep doing this career. It didn't feel meaningful to me anymore. And yet I didn't know what else I wanted to do. And it was kind of a frightening time for me because I didn't realize that people cyclically go through these barren winter of change periods in their life. And the only thing that made me help get out of it was actually finally letting go of the old identity and creating this process that helped me actually go in and find what it was, the seed of change for me that would usher me into the spring of change for myself. And ironically, I didn't actually need to do anything different. How I was doing it needed to change. And during that 2-year period, I created and perfected a process that I've now used with hundreds of people and seen amazing results of people completely being able to let go of the old, move into the new, and get their life back and get their energy back. Because reinvention is happening in our world so often now, the habit of being able to reinvent yourself is a very important tool for surviving and thriving. And so people use this process the rest of their life. It takes courage to release the old, the familiar, and what seems secure. But the truth is, there isn't any security in things that don't have meaning for you anymore. And it actually is in the movement towards the new and the adventurous where you get your vitality back and you get your life back, and that's where the real security is. So thank you for watching this video. And I hope it's opened up a possibility for you that this reinvention process could be easy, it could be fun, it could be quick. So feel free to post a comment in the blog below. because I look forward to continuing this conversation with you. Again, my name is Carla Rieger. I'm from the Artistry of Change.